I could build a house without a. Yeah, been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy big, little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy big, whoa, little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health. Another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Align with live, timeless. Hear the verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak. Was taught to teach. Need a few before I.
Coming up next, the Rockets taking on the Bucks. For the Houston Rockets, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy, but you know what? They've worked for every single win. Bucks Rockets is next, right after this.
Commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You win the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team. And
you look at Morant. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Maggette in at the power forward position. And for the Rockets, they've got LeBron James, Ja Morant, he's out there with Edwards. Then there's Mobley, and it's Giannis in at the 5 down low. And long-range shooting a strength for both of these teams, Brent. What was the best shooting team you ever were a part of?
Now, Kevin, I have to look up the numbers because I might be wrong in terms of percentage, but the feel that I get was a team that I played for in Seattle. It had Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Luke Ridnour, who was a young player at that time, but that Seattle team had a lot of guys who could gun it up there and look for that three ball. That was a great shooting team.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Middleton against James, and Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. It's good from long range.
DiVincenzo.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Edwards, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance. At the line for one more.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat, in FTX Arena. Holiday, the pass to Maggette. Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Giannis dunks it down.
He's the best young catalyst in the game. Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morant against Holiday. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Middleton can't get it to go. Rockets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Traps in the tray. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Holiday. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. to end the run. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel for when guys are open.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
For the Rockets, Zach LaVine's checked in for LeBron, and it's Mitchell in for Edwards. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Miami Heat. Here's LaVine, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin. At the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
For 3, Mitchell, good on the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Morant against Holiday. Will it go? It's deflected. Here's Maggette. They grabbed their own miss.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Mobley. Yep, that one goes in there. Mobley's got 5 points so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. He doesn't